What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some Anime Ninja. So let's get into this. We're going to be getting into the events, and yes, they did mess up gold change. I actually did live stream it the first day it came out, so that's why I haven't did a video about it. Plus, it kind of sucks. So yeah, not been too happy to actually play. So we'll see what happens with the next event. What I'm worried about is the actual growth fund, because yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with the plans now. Maybe cap them at some point. So that's gonna be interesting to see. I have no idea when it's gonna come back in, but yeah, we have quite a few events. It was looking pretty good until we actually went and did the gold change, which I actually did live on stream, and yeah, was not pleased about that. A lot of people aren't, actually. We also got the black market and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get as much gold as I would want. I'm hoping the plans are still pretty cheap, but we'll see. So the first one is 500 gold top up, second one's 200 gold top up, third one's 5,000 gold top up, which is insane. So to get all of them, you have to top up 5,000. Not worth it. It is totally not worth it. You get a couple thousand back. Like, it's not worth it. It was worth it at 500, maybe even 1,000, but 5,000? No one's gonna top up that much for a little bit extra. It's just not worth it. I would rather wait and see about the plan, and maybe they didn't nerf it, maybe they didn't cap anything on it. I'm hoping they didn't. Most likely they did, just because a lot of people were getting gold from it and stuff like that, so I'm guessing they capped it. Probably similar to this one, where you had to top up a certain amount and you're only going to be able to do that specific one. So I believe before there was like 4 that you could do, one for like 800, or was there 5? I can't remember the exact amount. I think there was one for like 8, 2,000, 8,000, 20, and then 40 or something like that. So they might cap those somehow. Top row being like maybe 500, and then the one above it 2,000 or something. I don't know. I really don't like the changes they're making. I'm hoping they don't change the plan, because I would be fine if they didn't. I would continue to top up, but as of right now, probably not going to top up anymore, just because there's no reason to at this point. I'm not going to be doing gold change. That was the only reason I was actually doing it before. Now that they took that out, there's really no reason to. And with the plan, we'll see if they cap that. Most likely they are. And if they do, depending on how much it is, I might do it, I might not. If it's like 500 to unlock all of them, that's fine. I'll just switch to that. But if it's like 2,000, 5,000, some crazy amount, probably not worth it. So we're gonna see what happens there. Plus, sometimes the plan used to only give coupons, so they might go back to that model, or only give us like 100, or they might actually reduce it to 150% instead of to 200% gold back. That could work as well. I mean, there's a few things they could do besides capping it off with the top up. I don't mind them capping it at like 500 or any amount, top up any amount to unlock it, and oh, it's reduced by like 50%. That's fine, because I understand they gotta keep gold to a minimum, but capping it at 5,000, like, no one's gonna top up 5,000 to get, I think max you could get was, well, the minimum you would get was about 5,000 out of the gold change, I think, or it was like 4,000, honestly. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I did one, but yeah, if you did all like 7, because there's 7 of them, I think you can, for the first few, you only get about 1,000. For the first like 4, I think you get about 1,000. Or is it 3? Yeah, the first 3 is about 1,000, maybe a little bit more than 1,000 depending on how much you get. The next 2, a couple thousand off of that, and then the last 2, a couple thousand off of that. So it's like 5k plus, and it just really depends on how lucky you get. But you had to top up 5k to even get it, so it's really not a good trade-off at this point. Maybe doing the first one if you want. I did get an extra 2k coupons, but in my opinion, I get coupons for free already, and it's not worth it. So yeah, I'm hoping they don't mess anything with like Kaguya power or anything like that. I'm hoping they don't start doing stuff like that, because a lot of people are already talking about quitting, and yeah, if they do anything to the actual plan, I'm pretty sure a ton of people are going to quit, or at least stop topping up, because I've already stopped after this one. If the plan is capped at maybe 500 like this one was before, I can understand doing that. But anything more than that, I'm basically done topping up with this game currently, so we'll see what happens when we actually get the plan back in the game. No telling when. Maybe on the next event or the one after that or something like that. Probably towards the end of the month, I'm thinking. But we'll see what happens. I believe the Chinese server did it first. Well, of course, they get all their updates from there, so they did it over there. And I think the reason they did it over there because it's a lot cheaper to top up for stuff. So you can get characters for like 20 bucks. And over here, it's like triple that, which doesn't really correlate to adding more to top up now. It just, I don't know what they're trying to do. Like, yeah, increasing it a little bit would have been fine, but to go to 5k, which I believe is like a couple hundred, which is insane. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Like, fine, 5, 10 here or there is fine. Couple hundred, not that fine with that, because that's like monthly, and yeah, I just don't see myself doing that. That's insane. Not even for VIP 7, I wouldn't. Like, I still need like 14k for VIP 7. So yeah, I don't see it getting any better. We'll see. Maybe they won't do anything to the plan. Maybe they'll leave it the same. Maybe they'll just reduce the amount. I don't know. Maybe even 125%. That's fine. At least we're getting some gold back, and we don't really have to do anything for it. But so far, not looking good. Still haven't even added in some of the features from the other one. I mean, if they're going to start adding all this stuff onto the game, they might as well start giving us the bloodline, start giving us all this other stuff as well, and not just giving us the updates for the other game that basically make us pay more. So yeah, basically free players are not affected actually, because they don't really do gold change. Mainly people that were getting golds are affected now, which kind of sucks. I was so close. One more plan, and I would have been able to get at least 2 characters, maybe. I mean, depending on which characters I got. Now, at this rate, if the plan's messed up and this and that's messed up, I'm probably just gonna go with Three-Eyed Madara, and that's gonna cost around, like, I'm hoping at least 30k, and we'll have some left over. It really depends on how much like the plan stuff is going to be costing us. Maybe I can get a little bit more saved up for like an assaulter as well. Like I don't know who's pretty cheap right now. I don't even know who's cheap. I would say Kakashi, but he's pretty expensive. Shusuin, I guess. I mean, there's Itachi, but I was thinking like somebody a little bit stronger than that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, I could probably get maybe 2 characters. Really depends on which events we get them out of. If we get them out of the Ninja Treasure, I could actually use the coupons I have as well, which I'm going to be getting a ton back because the events, the Gem Rush and all these other events, they're going to be giving us coupons and stuff like that. So that's going to help us out a little bit. But I mean, yeah, I could probably get him out of there. I don't think he's in there right now, though. Was he? Yeah, he was in there actually. Last time? Was he? Was Three-Eyed Madara in there? I don't know if he was. I know Kakashi was, so we might be able to get him out of there, which would save us a little bit of gold because we can use the coupons. And then use the rest of the gold to buy Three-Eyed Madara or something like that. But we might not be able to get a Vanguard, so we're probably going to have to stick with Sasuke, either that or switch him out for the one at level 130, I think it is. Or yeah, 130. So yeah, not looking good. One more. If I would have made it one more, we would have been fine. Because I could have at least had 80k instead of 40. And I could have bought at least like 3 or 4 characters if I wanted to. But the way it's looking right now, probably going to be able to get a max of 2. It just really depends on the plan itself. And if they actually messed it up in any way, or if they converted it back to coupons again. We'll see what happens, because that's what it used to be. It used to be coupons, and then one event they was like, oh, we're going to give you gold from now on. And it hasn't went back. So maybe they'll switch it in between both. Like one time they'll do gold at like 125%, 150%. And then one time they'll do coupons. Something like that's fine, I can understand that. Because they don't want to pump too much gold into the game, because then people aren't probably going to top up as much. But running your event like that, not really a smart idea, because a lot of people either quit or aren't topping up. Like I'm not doing it anymore unless it's actually worth it. Right now, gold change, done. Not worth it. I mean, yeah, you get a couple thousand coupons, but I can get that without having to top up 500 gold. So yeah, Kage Power does help out quite a bit. Maybe I'll do it every once in a while here and there if I have extra cash. No, not really. I just don't feel it anymore. It's not up to gold change. Maybe they'll throw in some better events, or we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll bring back that event where they had all those characters and stuff like that, and maybe I can get some characters in there, because there were pretty good pricing in there, although you had to get lucky enough to get it. But maybe I'll get lucky enough to get some characters out of there. I really wanted Kushina. That's looking like that's not happening. Yeah, so if you have any gold, I would just recommend saving it, not really using it. Maybe you'll get lucky and the gold change, or not gold change, the growth plan isn't affected in any way. But the way it's looking, it probably is. I haven't played the Chinese server because I don't play that one, so I honestly don't know if they changed theirs. If they probably changed theirs, most likely we're going to get the same change. I don't know why they're doing it this way. I mean, if they were going to do that, they should have lowered the amount they're actually requiring to top up, because we pay a lot more as is. So yeah, it's really not fair to have us pay like 4 or 5 times, and unless you're gonna up the golds. But yeah, it's not looking good. We'll see what happens. Events other than that are pretty good. I mean, we got the gem rush giving us coupons, giving us some stuff, maybe get some stuff out of the shop out of there. Who knows? They have a dragon, which actually looks pretty cool as the pet. I was looking forward to all that stuff until the gold change happened, and I didn't even know anything about it. I actually topped up first and then kind of went into it, and by that time it was too late, and yeah, we kind of got stuck only with 3 spins, so yeah, it wasn't really that helpful. But maybe they won't mess up the gold change. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We still got quite a few events, I believe, left before we actually get it, or the plan. My bad. Yeah, I think it's gonna be towards the end of the month, because I believe the last one was quite a whiles back. I believe we still have a couple days left for the gold I'm supposed to get back, because I'm supposed to have like 44k. So I think we have like 2 or 3 days left before I get the gold back I need, and then we're done with the other plan. So after that, they're probably going to give us like a week in between or something like that, and we'll see if they actually destroyed the event or they just didn't touch it. But yeah, if anybody knows if they actually did that to the Chinese server, if they actually messed with it over there, yeah, let me know, because most likely if they did something over there, they're probably going to do it over here, which really sucks. But yeah, they're just getting money hungry, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's already expensive as is. I don't know why they would raise it. A lot of people didn't even already top up as is, and the ones that did usually didn't top up like crazy amounts. There were some people that did do crazy amounts, but Yeah, I think a lot of people quit after that. I know of quite a few people who just gave up. Because, yeah, they're probably gonna do something with the plan. We'll see, though. We do have quite a bit of Jade as well. I have been saving up my Jade, as you can see. Trying to get the agility up to level 9. Let's see if we can actually... Yeah, we can level this up, so let's level that up. Trying to get all Mega and then 1 Special. So we'll see if we can actually do that. It's going to be pretty hard to do. We are missing 1 piece, though. I am going to be switching... I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be switching out that belt. I mean, I do want to put the reincarnated set on... I guess I'm going to put it on Monketsu. I mean... Unless we get a character sometime soon. But by the way things are looking... No telling when we're going to get a character at this point. We'll see how it all works out. We still have quite a bit of time. Probably towards the end of the year, like I guessed. Probably be getting like 3-Eye Madara or somebody a little bit newer. We'll see. We're just gonna have to save up whatever gold we can get and try to get at least 2, because I need a support and an assaulter. I need a vanguard as well, but I can do without a vanguard. I can just use the 131 in the tavern, because the vanguard is probably the last thing you need to worry about. It's just a tank, and if your support and assaulter are doing their job, then you should be wrecking the other team. I mean, unless they're like the same stats and similar teams as you, then Vanguard might come into play, but basically he's just tanky. That's basically all it is. Well, except for like Kushina, who has like different skills, stuff like that, but yeah, at this point we're not going to be able to get anybody like that. So that kind of sucks. And we are down to 8,000 coupons, which is still quite a bit. I mean, we should build back up. I mean, we get 100 a day, so we should easily build back up. And hopefully we'll be able to actually get our Kaguya power up as well, since I'm not going to be... I'll try to save some of my coupons and stuff like that. I'm going to try to get up to the next Kaguya power, but it's like 12,000 more points or something. That's some crazy amount. So we'll see what happens, because I believe that's like 150 points or 150 coupons a day, and then the next one after that is like 2. So yeah, it's a lot, and we have quite a few counter. I was thinking about putting that on my main, trying to just like build up some jades right now, see what I can use it on, because I got to start putting some counter on some other characters, but I either got to add sockets or remove some of the jades, and I was thinking about just like making pretty high counter and maybe switching out 1 or 2 for counter, just to give it like at least 50%, maybe 50% chance to counter on like most of my characters. I think that'll help out a little bit, especially on my main. We gotta try quite a few stuff, but yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this one. Let me know what you think of the event and what you think they're gonna do to the plan. I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf it in some way, cap it. I have no idea, but they got it. I'm betting they're gonna do something, because that gave out so much gold. It's insane. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it took a while, but I just wasn't too up to it to make the video, just because like the plan just... They ruined Gold Change and probably gonna ruin the plan, so we'll see what happens, but we'll talk to you guys next time.